Okay, welcome back to this other session. Yes, and this other question now wants us to find the polar coordinates of the point of intersection of A. We have r equal to 3 into 1 plus cos theta, and the next r equal to 1 minus cos theta, and B, which is given as 5 plus 2 cos theta, and r cos theta equal to 3. Great. So please, just for a quick reminder, please, if you're new to our channel and you've not subscribed, please just hit the subscribe button and press the notification icon so that each time we upload videos, you are going to be the first person to be notified. And please follow us both on YouTube and on Facebook, and also follow our Facebook page because we have videos that are on YouTube and not in Facebook. Others are on Facebook and they are not in YouTube. Okay, yeah, so please just follow us throughout so as to progress in your academic trajectory. Okay, yes, so thank you for subscribing, thank you for liking, and let's dive straight into the video. So the question now wants us to find the polar coordinates of the point of intersection of these two curves. We should keep in mind that the polar coordinate is always of the form r comma theta, where r, yes, is always of the form r comma theta. Okay, yes, it is not theta comma r. If you say theta comma r, you fail. Okay, it's r comma theta. So let's start by getting the point of intersection of these two curves. Let's start by getting the point of intersection of these two curves. Let's get the point of intersection because it said the polar coordinate is at the point where these two curves intersect. So when these two curves intersect, you simply set them equal to each other. You simply set their arrows to be equal to each other. Okay, yeah, so in this first case, I'll just set the arrow of this to be equal to the arrow of this. So I'm just going to have 3 into 1 plus cosine of theta. That has to be equal to 1 minus cosine of theta. Great. That has to be equal to that. So I can open out the brackets. In this case, I'm going to have my 3 plus 3 cosine of theta. That has to be equal to 1 minus cosine of theta. Great. So I cannot bring forth my like terms together. I am going to have, if I bring negative cos theta this way and send 3 that way, I'm going to have 4. I'm going to have my this is going to give me 4 cosine of theta. That's 4 cosine of theta. That has to be equal to what? That has to be equal to 2 goes that way to becomes what? Negative 2. Wait, so I'm going to divide all through now by, I'll divide all through now by negative 4. So I'm going to have my cos theta to give me what? I'm going to have my cos theta to give me negative 1/2. Great. That therefore means my theta is equal to what? Cos inverse of negative 1/2. Yeah, so it gives us our theta to be equal to 120 degrees, or we can write it as 2 pi over 3. Yes, we can write it as 2 pi over 3. Great. So this is it. So since our cos theta, okay, now we have the angle theta to be equal to what? To be 2 pi over 3. Great. Since we have the angle to be 2 pi over 3, then now let's get the value of r. To get the value of r, we can take the 2 pi over 3 and put it into either this or this. Or we can simply say, since cos theta is equal to negative 1/2, we can just simply put a negative 1/2 here. We are going to have 1 minus 1/2, which is going to give us what? 3 over 2. Great. So we have 3 over 2. So our polar coordinates, oh, this is not coming out. So our polar coordinates is at the point r. What is r? R is 3 over 2, comma, what is the theta? Theta is 2 pi over 3. Great. So this is the polar coordinates of the first point, which is 3 over 2, comma, 2 pi over 3. Great. So let's solve the second. In the same thing we did for the first, we'll do that for the second. So we'll simply equate the r of this to the r of this. But keep in mind, r here is not a function of theta. So we have to divide all through by cos theta here. If we divide all through here by cos theta, oh my god, I'm sorry. Let me just get a new marker. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm so sorry guys. The other marker was sounding crazy. Yeah, so let's get the other one. So if we divide all here by cos theta, we're going to see that our cos theta, if we divide all by cos theta, oh my god, this one is still not the best. Please let me just change it. Yeah, I'll just change it. Okay, great. Yeah, so if we do that, we'll see that in this case our r, oh my god, thing is still disturbing. We'll see that our r, okay, great, this is better. We see that our r in this case is going to be what, 3 over cosine of theta right here, our r here. Yeah, so we are going to simply equate this and this. So that therefore implies we equate these two guys. We are going to have 5 plus 2 cosine of theta, that has to be equal to 3 on that on cos theta. Perfect. Let's simplify now. We cross multiply. We are going to have 2 cos squared of theta plus 5 cos theta. Oh, this is not visible, so I'm going to have 2 cos squared of theta plus 5 cos theta, bring the 3 inside, minus 3, that has to give us 0. Great. So if we, this is quadratic, right? Quadratic, so we can let cos theta equal to something, but let's just solve it in terms of cos theta. So we are going to take 2 times negative 3, which gives us negative 6. Two numbers you multiply, we get negative 6. We add, we have negative, we add, we have 5. Those numbers must be what? Must be, great, they must be 6 and negative 1. So we have 2 cosine of theta squared of theta, that has to give us 4. Oh, let me just make it, yes, this is plus 6 cosine of theta minus cosine of theta minus 3, that has to give us 0. So I'll group the terms and I factorize. So if I do this, I'm just going to have my 2 cos theta outside into, I have what, cos theta plus how many, 3, wait, cos theta plus 3 into cos theta plus 3, that now minus 1 into what, cos theta plus 3. Great. So this is the same, this is the same, and if I put cos theta here to be equal to negative 3, I'll see that theta here will have no value, because we know that cosine is between what, negative 1 and 1. So the only value of theta in which we have here is to take 2 cos theta minus 1 and put that to 0. Means we are going to have our cos theta to be equal to what? Cos theta is going to give us 1/2. That therefore implies our theta will be cos inverse of 1/2, which simply gives us what? What is cos inverse of 1/2? Great, pi over 3. So if you take the pi over 3 and you put it back here, take pi over 3 and put it back here, you're going to have cos pi over 3, or cos theta is equal to what? 1/2. So this is just going to be 2 into 1/2, which just gives us 1. 5 plus 1 gives us 6. Yes, just gives us 6. So we have our r to be equal to 6. So our polar coordinates now is at the point r, which is 6, comma, theta is what? Pi over 3, or 60 degrees. Great. Thank you for watching, guys, and please subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to like this video with your friends and share out this video, please. See you in the next video.